Paul Malignaggi's final call on Manny Pacquiao leaves boxing legend disrespected. Absolutely, Oscar de la Hoya, who lost to Manny Pacquiao back in 2008, told reporters when asked if boxing's only 8-division world champion could win the July 19th fight against Mario Barrios. Manny Pacquiao's a legend. I think he can do it, he added. While the WBC welterweight champion has had a shaky 2024, escaping with a split decision draw against Abel Ramos in November and escaping narrowly with a unanimous decision win against Fabian Maidana in May, de la Hoya isn't counting him out entirely. It's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it, he added, wishing Pacquiao all the best ahead of his high-stakes comeback. But not everyone shares de la Hoya's optimism. Like, say, Paul Malignaggi, the former IBF light welterweight world champion and boxing analyst. For Malignaggi, Manny Pacquiao's return to the ring after a 4-year hiatus, especially for the WBC welterweight title bout, is far from encouraging. On top of it, the 46-year-old legend faces a 16-year age gap against Mario Barrios, a fighter who's been actively fighting since 2013. Add to that Pacquiao's unanimous decision loss to Yordenis Ugas in his last outing, and the doubts grow louder. So while fans are clinging to hope, legacy, and the brilliance of the 8-division world champion's past, Malignaggi argues that legacy alone may not be enough to bridge the gap. A few hours ago, Paulie TV shared a video featuring Paulie Magic Man Malignaggi breaking down the upcoming Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios clash, set to take place at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. When asked for his final thoughts on the fight, Malignaggi gave a blunt response. No, I think either guy could win, honestly, the 44-year-old replied. When pressed for a prediction, he shrugged it off. Not really, bro. Honestly, it wouldn't shock me to see Manny winning. I think Mario Barrios sucks. I am appalled that guy's a world champion. Malignaggi didn't hold back in his criticism of Barrios, referencing his back-to-back losses to Gervonta Davis in 2021 and Keith Thurman in 2022. Every time I see him fight, I'm like, that guy's bad. Man, is he bad, he said, clearly unimpressed. While this critique of the 30-year-old might suggest he's leaning toward Pacquiao, he still didn't give the 8-division world champion a free pass. Pacquiao could win. It wouldn't shock me, the boxing analyst admitted. Also wouldn't shock me to see him lose, either. Why? He then went on to point out Manny Pacquiao's lackluster performance in his 2024 exhibition match against kickboxer Rukia Anpo as a red flag, especially given his age. So let's see what he's got left at 46 years old. But I don't know. I highly doubt he's going to show up not juicing. There's no way at 46 years old, having taken the damage he's taken, he can show up clean to this fight, he claimed. In the end, Malignaggi wrapped up with a final dose of skepticism, questioning how Manny Pacquiao's high-impact, offense-heavy style could hold up at this stage of his life. He added, I think most people that would use their common sense, looking at a career that's been that long and has been high-impact too. He wasn't exactly a defensive specialist, taking a lot of punches. It takes a toll on you, usually shortens your career. Now, while Paul Malignaggi isn't convinced Manny Pacquiao is in fighting shape, the legendary boxer's longtime coach has a very different take, and he's ready to prove the critics wrong. Step aside, Mario Barrios. It's Manny Pacquiao's time to shine, again. Pac-Man has officially kicked off training for his highly anticipated return, with footage of his outdoor workouts already making the rounds on social media. But for a closer look, reporter Ellie Sekbach of ES News visited Manny Pacquiao's private gym in Las Vegas to get the inside scoop. There, he caught up with Justin Fortune, Pacquiao's longtime strength and conditioning coach, who reflected on how the first week of camp had unfolded. Fortune admitted that things are moving a little bit slower to start given Pacquiao's age and his extended time away from the sport. Still, he made it clear that training will go full steam ahead in the coming weeks. His parting words, "Watch out. We are coming."